Take it off, monkey.
But it's
take it off. You take it off too, Mr. Sock. Okay.
What is going on, Dice? What is going on over there?
Oh yes.
Dice, can you even hear me?
Oh. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
You're ruining the moment, Earl.
We've begun.
We have begun our joint stream, our weekend, and we will start talking because we are friends. Can you let me know in the chat what happened to Chris Evans as we wait for...
Oh, everyone saw his pee-pee.
Oh, okay. Was it a legal pee-pee?
He was sharing it.
Oh, okay. Well, but
I think not purposefully. It was on Instagram Live or something, and he was like exiting out of his photos.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a picture of Chris Evans' pee-pee out there.
Okay. Was it America's? Did it look like America's?
Once you catch it, you're sort of like, oh yeah, that's definitely there.
So it's one of his photos.
Oh yeah, it's most definitely one of his photos.
See, I don't have a photo of my penis on my phone. Sorry, what? I just don't have it. It doesn't exist.
That's probably a smart thing. That's probably the smartest thing.
Okay, oh no, I'm a hot dog. I feel like I'm heavier, like I'm slower and when I'm a hot dog. Which is probably not true, but that's what it feels like.
No! Yes!
Yeah!
Made it.
You were the last one!
Whew. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We're making it. Last one in.
Alright. Earl, what would be like the nostalgia game for you? I guess Final Tactics you were playing.
Tactics is one of my big ones. As well as, I'd probably say, the Sonics.
Yeah.
I do have a deep love for the Sonics.
Although, I think one of the oldest, I would say, like, Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh,
Toe Jam and Earl.
I never played that, but...
Damn.
Yeah, that's what's your nostalgia game.
I've mentioned it before, like Nobunaga no Yabo, Ambition of Nobunaga, and Sangokushi. Yes. But also, like... Golden Axe 2.
The side-scrolling beat-em-ups, I have such a love for. The Streets of Rage, Final Fight, all those weird... There are criminals on the loose. There's a terrorist gonna blow up the city.
Yeah, you don't have to think about, like, oh, should I feel guilty about beating all these guys up kind of thing,
yeah.
You know?
Oh, another one that I remember that I played obsessively in the arcades when I was a little kid, in Korea, was this game called Ninja Kids. You could only find it in arcades, I think. But it was like there was a green, a red, a yellow, and a blue, and they were all like kids, but they had a specific ninja weapon, and then they all had like ninja powers.
Oh, I should have watched. Everybody go to Earl's stream.
What's wrong?
Because I forgot to spectate.
Did you leave?
I'm so used to not spectating.
F it all.
What? You know what? I'll change. I'm gonna change. Sorry.
Why would you change?
No, don't. Why?
Because it's not my usual self.
You don't feel seen. I understand, Dice. I've never gotten a crown.
Yeah, me neither. It's fucking hard.
Wait, well, I have a crown. I don't know how I got up. I have a crown.
From leveling up, though, right? Probably. That's how I got my 2. I never won it from gameplay, so that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, we did it!
Oh, qualified! Yay.
I was never jinxed. Never, not once.
Oh, well, you were the last one alive then.
Oh, I got a.
Thank you, Earl.
I got a trophy. Low baller.
Yeah, I bet. I'm in.
Oh, I got eliminated.
No.
Good job, Dice. You're our only hope.
I feel like with that one, like, you can only win by being selfish, like completely selfish, and just be like, you go in front of me.
I think that is almost
that's like
exclusively. I think there's a couple of these that are almost exclusively like straight.
You have to be a dick.
You need to be an awful person.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have a theater, a war story? You know what I mean? Like, I went through this tough time during this play, kind of thing.
Just
Well, I mean, I feel like yes and no. I don't know if they're war stories. I feel like one of my first professional jobs as an actor was at a Renaissance fair.
Oh.
Where I played Genghis Khan, funnily enough.
Oh. Oh, did I know this? No,
I don't know if I told you this. This is like
Wait, for
this is like when I was still in school.
Why would they?
Like this is like when
Why
I
would
was.
they need
This is
it?
like summer stock. Actually, it was technically called the Great Lakes Medieval Fair, because it was technically medieval, not Renaissance. I apologize, but
Well,
yeah,
that makes more sense now.
Yeah, like some sort of magical person at this Ren fair had brought these heroes from history to come to this. Got summoned essentially through magics. And so I played Genghis Khan. It was a really hilarious and fun experience, but also kind of bizarre and terrifying because it was in Ohio. Oh, boo.
So did you have to know Genghis Khan trivia facts?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did all sorts of research, outdoor theater and sort of interactive theater, especially in that like Ren Fair sense. It's improv. A lot of the structure that we worked on was very sort of commedia based. So it was a lot of like developing characters that have sort of archetypical interactions within the world and with each other. All these like really hilarious sort of clowning things, but they were for characters that were, you know, like Joan of Arc and Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great. I worked there for 2 summers actually. Because the first summer I was there as Genghis Khan, and I was there, there was a stunt show, and then there's like a human combat chess match thing. So I was fighting a lot. I was there for primarily to do fights. My second season, they actually did As You Like It. They did a stage, like a full, like with a director, and like, and I got to play Sir Toby Belch, which is,
that's nice.
yeah, one of the most wonderful. I just think it's one of the most wonderful roles ever, because it's just so much fun. So it was a cool way for me to get my feet wet in making decisions and having to keep people safe. We were doing a fight where someone was sneaking up on me from the back and coming with a downward hit, and I basically was supposed to bring up 2 small swords and then do a over the head parry. The entire season, like for the whole run, doing this fight like multiple times a day, had never had any problems. And then
we're gonna lose. Hold on, we're gonna lose.
Basically, with over half of a fight left, my fight partner actually ended up cutting my hand instead of actually connecting for the parry. I couldn't hold anything. So like I dropped my sword immediately, and then I just started bleeding. Once everyone sort of realized that I was bleeding on stage, we sort of like ad-libbed, this is like clean yourself up, and then we'll return for the final battle. I ran off stage, a medic came on, and they're like, can you finish the fight? Can you finish the fight? And I'm like, I can't, because I can't hold any, like I literally couldn't like close my hand, and I was like gushing blood.
Oh
The director of the show is like, literally, this is the last show of the entire season, so we're just gonna say you're gonna do a walk-off. And so we ended up doing a full Zoolander style walk-off to finish the show. And that was my last day of working at a Ren Fair.
All right. Well, my war story. When I was did a show in Poland, it was one of like the first of many shows around Poland that we were supposed to do, and the very first one, I got food poisoning.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I started puking everything, both ends kind of situation.
Oh, wow.
I wasn't sure I was going to go on, but I would just be puking whenever I got off stage, but I actually performed, but that was not fun.
I don't think I've had a gastrointestinal distress horror for being on stage, like around acting, luckily, knock on wood.
Oh, see? Okay. I have a chance, I think, but this will be very hard. Man, playing this game, my hands gets so sweaty. Oh, see what I mean? No, her. See what I mean? See, Jesus. Sorry.
Double feature
for anybody.
dice. He's going. He's going. Oh yeah, look at him go. Yeah, look at you. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Cut him off. Yeah, nice dice. Then jump. Yeah, you got him.
Oh,
plus. Oh, no.
It's hard to do the. I shouldn't do the dive. Maybe. That guy.
No.
Ah. That guy. That guy.
No.
Oh no. No.
No, no.
You. You.
Oh, guys, keep going. You got him. Yes.
Oh no. See, I can't. I can never win. I can never win. But what's your most favorite show that you've ever been in?
I think it's probably Botticelli in the Fire, which is the show that I did at Woolly Mammoth.
You. Sorry, not you.
Wow, okay, Dice, thanks. Sure. But yeah, I think Botticelli is it for me, mainly in the fact that I originated the role for this show.
Oh, that's always exciting.
Yeah. So the playwright is Jordan Tannehill. I know I've talked about him before because he has written an incredible book about theater called Theater of the Unimpressed. I feel like it's a millennial handbook on looking at theater and analysis around what we call performance. This play is super, super wonderful and subversive and is a queer reimagining of the painter Botticelli and his life. And the character that I play, his name is Poggio. The character just sort of speaks to me in a lot of ways, like very similarly to the way like Norio like speaks to me, like Earl. There's a couple of pictures of the show on my website I've got up. This show involved me wearing gold lame booty shorts, like 6 foot, like giant, like animatronic wings, and glow in the dark, like bright gold sneakers. I also got to do drag as a nun. I did nun drag, which was lots of fun.
Nun drag.
Oh, also, if anyone's watching Lovecraft Country, my friend John Hudson Odom, who played Botticelli, is in that show. So John plays the bar owner, the gay bar owner that's getting a in the alley. This is wild. It's the same orange
Yeah, you just
every
stayed
time.
on the orange.
I haven't moved from my first time.
I should have just stayed with you. Okay, so theory-related question. What was the question?
How do we deal with performance anxiety? Especially when we're starting out.
I think it's just preparation, really, for me. You just have to prepare.
Yes. Anxiety oftentimes comes from not knowing.
Right.
And there's so many factors in this industry that are up to not knowing, that we have so little control over. Anxiety still sort of generates energy. There's a level of sort of electricity around it that I think that I find, and this is all just personal stuff, because there is your heartbeat quickens, you get sweaty. There's an actual sort of chemical reaction that's happening inside your body that creates sort of a type of energy, and yeah, it's just about learning to feel more comfortable with that energy, and knowing that sometimes that energy can be overwhelming, and sort of realizing that you yourself can be the one to sort of go, why am I letting myself get away from myself?
And to go along with that, one thing I do is when I'm like really especially nervous is I just say to myself, after whatever happens today, and this is something I would do not just with shows, but like, something personal, like asking a girl out or whatever. I say to myself, I'm probably gonna be alive after this next 3 hours. You know what I mean? Like, it can't be that bad.
Learning to be fearless around embarrassment is another thing that I find to be really heartening. Like, I feel like, we always talk about like, oh, fail again, fail better. There is actual truth in that, in the fact that, the inevitability of our lives is that we will most likely fail something or other. But the other inevitability of our lives is that it's probably not going to kill us. and it's probably going to be something that we can learn from as actors, and especially myself, like as a young actor. I feel like I was really afraid of making mistakes. You put yourself in a lot of, you know, sort of extra stressful situations, like, oh my god, I missed it again. I don't think I'm gonna qualify. I will never be qualified. We could be feeling all the feelings we think we're feeling, but if a person in the audience is just like, I don't get it, then it's out of your hands. It's out of what it is.
Listening is very important.
It's all about listening.
It's all about listening. One of the best things you can do is to learn how to take direction. For voiceovers, especially when you go in the booth with very little knowledge of the game, of the context of what you're saying, listening to your director and being able to make adjustments on the fly is very important.
I think that's a full stop actor, just being able to make adjustments. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. Actually, and this ties back to listening, like really listening to what is being asked of you, and basically using your skill set to deliver that thing as best as possible. Why'd I pick this song? Why'd I pick this career? Why does this pianist hate me? If I don't get a call back, I can go to Crate and Barrel and buy a couch with Mom. Not that I want to spend a day with Mom, but Jamie needs his space to write. If I'm such a horrible, annoying distraction, what's it going to be like when we have kids? And once again, why am I working so hard? These are the people who cast Linda Blair in a musical. Jesus Christ, I suck, I suck, I suck. When finally you'll come home to... A little bit of last 5 years for anyone. Just to give everyone a bit of context about how much musical theater trash I am. Like, I'm pretty sure that every single breakup I've ever been in, I have blasted last 5 years afterwards and just wept.
Oh, come on.
And just sang and wept. Oh no, balls, no. Going.
That you're not going.
I will be going. And that's done.
That. Done? Right. God, see, I can't remember lyrics. I'm terrible.
Oh, God.
You asshole!
Oh my
Damn.
God, that ass dude, he got bumped and knocked all of us off.
Jesus.
What kind of musical or play would you like to be in?
Oh, I want to do Hamlet. Like, before I turn 40, I want to do Hamlet. I want to do a queer fat Hamlet. Queer fat Asian Hamlet. Like, it's never fucking been done. Honestly, like most companies aren't really interested in casting Hamlet outside of being either an attractive man or an attractive woman. I think that you miss so much about why Hamlet is so frustrated about the way his life is if he's just this beautiful person. There's a lot of just stuff to unpack around Hamlet's sexuality, around his just perception of himself and the world around him, and a lot of the frustrations that he has align with sort of people who are othered in those contexts. And so it's really interesting. Yeah, I would really, really love to get a crack at Hamlet.
I've been going back and forth with Shakespeare. I realize that he is a genius, but I do also think that he's overproduced at this point. And
For sure.
I feel like we bend over backwards to make Shakespeare work. Like, people like to say it's very universal. Like, that's what we hear all the time. I love Shakespeare. I think it's important to study it, but to blindly say that he's the best playwright and must always be produced is dangerous, because he's a white male from the 1500s, 1600s, right?
Yep.
You can't say that he's universal when there's so many different voices in the world. Whatever that can support more contemporary or new playwrights of color. I would support that more. But I don't really have a character that's already written that I'm crazy about playing. I don't think I can get... Well, I mean, if I were to get the chicken, I would have to play like a couple more hours, which I don't think we're gonna do, so we're not gonna go for the chicken. And to be honest, I don't really want the chicken head. The chicken head looks so scary.
It does look a little freaky, I will say. I will agree.
The eyes, it's the eyes. Let me get my chicken hat.
That's right, you thought. Oh, that's a goat. Oh, we coming in with another goat.
Yes, it's a onesie. But yeah, I cannot wear the whole onesie because it's friggin' hot. Somebody wants to eat chicken because I'm wearing this. We gotta cheer the Earl. If you're not watching Earl, go watch. He's in the final round.
Okay, right or left? What does everyone think? Right or left?
Are you middle?
Oh, I'm on the right.
Right.
So I'll stick to the right.
Oh wait, where are
I'm
you?
in the back too. Ugh.
Come on. You could do it, you could do it. Go, Earl, go, Earl. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Yes. Oh, chicken.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. Are you serious? Oh my god.
You could do
Oh my
it,
god.
You could do it. Time it.
No! No!
How did you do that?
I've never been so close.
You were so close. You were right there. You were there before that chicken.
How did that happen? I was in front of the chicken. I jumped in front of the chicken. How?
He timed it. He timed it better.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
still.
That's it. Well, I got second, I guess. That's the closest I've ever been, and it'll probably be the closest I'll ever get. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Listen, Nessa. Nessa, I've got something to confess. A reason why I asked you here tonight. Well, I know it isn't fair. I know why. It's because I'm in this chair, and you felt sorry for me.